Mankind evolved for millions of years for one purpose, to game. Caleb and Sean are the chosen judges of whether a game is a poopy 1 or a solid 10. They will take every single Gamepass game and apply it to the ultimate test, the Gamepass Gauntlet.
Okay, what's up guys? We are playing Backbone. This is a game that I just saw on Xbox Game Pass, so if you're a Game Pass or a Game Pass Ultimate user, check this game out. We're going to be doing a full playthrough on it, and I'll give my review at the end once we play through the game. Not sure the length of this game. Again, I'm just looking into this, so enjoy the playthrough. Alright, let's go ahead and load in here. Let's start this new game. Ooh, fancy. Prologue. Oh no. Hopefully I get to use my my noir voice. This is supposed to be a noir detective, I guess. I guess we're supposed to be a detective. We'll see. Sorry, Mr. Call. Yeah, no pro. 27 on the buzzer. Just enough time to clean up. Oh god. I get to clean up now. Alright, here we go. So, AD to move. Okay. E is interact. Tab is to access detective member. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Inspect the corkboard. Oh, E is interact. Okay. That's interesting. 12th of October. Sometime, we don't know the date. It's interesting, okay. Alright. Exit. Are we not supposed to know the future? Maybe it's like in the future or something? I don't know. Okay, look at me. Let's interact over here. Insurance frauds. Insurance frauds, stolen cars, estranged lovers. Should probably bin some of these old case files. Alright, interesting. Let's inspect this. Drag and drop items. Some items can be picked up by pressing E, okay. Ah, okay. Can drag and drop stuff? I don't know. I guess probably nothing important here. Photochemicals. Leaving photo developers in the kitchen is a sure road to poisoning. Or a great soup. Ah, he's a little jokester. Hard to get tired of this view. Let's place the dishes down. I'll wash these later. Probably not. Okay, let's look at our toilet books. The Great Apes, The Great Story. Swell toilet read. Okay. Look, that was cool. Look at this. That's cool. I don't know why it was this cool. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully, I could just walk out of here. I already looked at the corkboard, though. I don't know what to do next. How do I... Tab. Tidy up before my new client arrives. Place... Oh. Everything knows its proper place. Huh. That must be Miss Green. Oh, shit. Let's open the door. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Excuse me. I'm looking for Detective Lotor. We spoke on the phone. At your service, that's me. I gather you have a case for me, Miss Green. Oh, it will do. Well, understand if this sort of thing is routine in your line of work. It's about my husband, you see. I'm listening. He's a cheater, ain't he? He's a cheater! He's missing. I'm listening. I'm listening. He just hasn't been himself lately. Getting home at odd hours, making weird excuses. You try to talk to him about it? Yes, but he gets difficult. Like it's my fault. Listen, I just need to know if you can get proof of his infidelity. I need it for the court. Tell me about the affair. What do you need to know? Do you have any facts? What kind of facts? What else could it be? Tell me everything. The judge isn't about just go and give us the benefit of the doubt. The judge is... If you say so, he hasn't been hiding well. His behavior is all abnormal. He gets home late, misses work, lies, and smells funny. He's skipping work? And you caught him lying? How late are we talking? Way past the kids' dinner time. I asked what he was doing. It didn't go well. Has he been aggressive? What kind of smell? I can't see how this is pertinent, Mr. Lotor. Hold it. Personal details. I don't see how to make you take a photo. Okay. I'm an investigator. Okay. I'm taking the case. Let's talk final details. Sure. What do you need to know? I don't know. She doesn't look that old, but we'll go through it for the sake of this. What does he look like? Here's a photo. He's an otter, of course. He wears glasses, of course. Oh my god. He wears glasses, square ones, and his wedding band as far as I know. Oh, and he carries a black briefcase to and from work. So he's an otter, wears glasses, square ones, and his wedding band. Where can I find him usually? Usually at work or at home. He never used to stop anywhere. Now it's all the time. Going back to case details. Do you need to know anything else? Have you met any of his... Okay. Have you met any of his friends? No, but he mentioned a few guys. Say they get together after work sometime. What the hell is this? She now turns into like a mischievous person. No, but he mentioned a few guys. Say they get together. Miss Odette. Miss Odette, what the hell are you doing? Who are you? How could I pick him out? How could I pick him out of a crowd? He wears a suit to work. I picked out his green tie and a hat for him today. What's his full name? Any aliases? Jeremy Green. I think people at work call him Jez. Jez? Where does he work? At the Wolf Bank on Granville. I'll write the address down for you. That should be enough. There's just a matter of my fee. Yes. I can give you 100 now and 50 when you bring me the photos. Will that suffice? Yes, plus any unexpected expenses. It's not just my life riding on this. I can only afford one shot. What insurance can you give me that you're the right guy for the job? I care about my clients. Your problems are my problems. It's a matter of trust, Odette. Do you trust me? No, but I have no choice. My life is on the line. I'll get right on it. Call you later tonight. Goodbye, Odette. Audit? Like otter? An audit? Ah. Miss Odette. No, I think it's audit. Alright, let's go check out Granville, guys. What do you guys think of the game so far? I like it. Oh, shit. Damn, I'm a badass. Backbone. Granville. Hey, what's going on here? Granville smells like wet concrete, overpriced fast food, and puke. My kind of battleground. Ah! Here we go! I don't want to run right now. John and John, the day bought a bike, so this main John and John don't drive. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, if it isn't Mr. Howie, what's a rascal like you up on a fine evening like this? Anatoly. Hey, Anatoly, I'm looking for someone. You got a minute? You know, I have a terrible memory for faces, but hey, you want to hear a great story? Sure. So my wifey Estrella and I, bless the shepherd, we got a second-hand lad on the way. Oof, too many. Oof, too many for me. Too many for me. Guess the bite is as good as any. It's a goopy place. Okay. He smelled as what? Ah, you know, poopy. You know, poopy kind of smell. Stale booze and perfume. Herbs, awful stuff. Thanks, Anatoly. You're a detective's best friend. My regards to Estrella. Okay, so we can find him at a bar. Wait, he said, wait. Talk to Hank. No entrance for raccoons. Goodbye. Perhaps a couple of loons will change your mind. I'd be more careful with my mouth if I were you. Tiny striper man? Alright, see ya. Talk to me again. What do you want? Can I get inside? Dang it. Okay, so before I get too far and spoil the game for you, it's review time. What did I think of Backbone? In total, I'm an hour and change into the game. Enough time to figure out a good rating and give you some insight on whether or not you should download and play this Gamepass game. So let's start with the good. First off, the unique noir setting and tone. This really does flesh out the noir setting. Sometimes with the noir settings in movies and video games, it can kind of get boggled down with having to be this certain art style, this certain setting and tone. But this one does, it pairs with it really well. From when I played, the setting, you can kind of feel like you're in this kind of 1950s-esque game. And the setting, you know, with the anthropomorphic animals and all this other stuff, it just makes it an interesting take on the noir style of games. Next up, the art style. This kind of talks about the setting. The art style is great. I kind of like the side scroller. I kind of like the movement is very very nice. The shading. I remember one point, if you saw in the video, the curtain was reflecting when it showed your shadow and all that. That was really neat. It's just very, very in-depth. This game is very in-depth, which we'll get into in a second here. Next up, the story. The story was very good, very fleshed out. You definitely had a lot of options to be very quick with the game, or a lot of options to, you know, get all your time, hear out all the dialogue trees. So I think it made for a great story from what I've played so far. The next, we have the build up and depth of world. This definitely is a fleshed out game. I spent 20 minutes in the apartment getting lost, trying to look through books, trying to look through papers and toilet, you know, all this other stuff, toilet books. So definitely the build up and the depth of world is great. You kind of slowly get to learn more and more about each character, about your character. So definitely the build up and depth of world is great. Lastly, from what I played, it does truly allow one to change the story and figure out things by themselves. So you can get caught up in a bar, for instance, and get kicked out, or you can make a character angry, or you can talk to a character and let him lead you to another area. So definitely very fleshed out and allows you to change the story when you need to. All right, so we talked about the good. We have to talk about the bad. So the bad, you can get caught in long dialogue sequences without a way out. So this happened twice. I talked to Miss Odette and Mr. Anatoly, and I got in sequences to where I couldn't get out. I spent like an extra like 5 or 6 minutes just talking to Mr. Anatoly when I was like, hey, I'm kind of done talking to him. So kind of a tick off there. Next, I found some tasks to be a little too hands-off, which took away from the story. They have a little task bar that you can push pause, and you see what your current task is. However, I feel like it can be kind of vague, and I spent, like I said, 20 minutes just trying to find a way out of the apartment. So maybe the task you can push pause, or maybe they have different settings to where they can be more vague, less vague. So that was definitely one of the bads. With the dialogue, another thing I found was there was some things I wanted to say, or I felt like the character would say, but there was no dialogue options for, which is okay. It happens in games like this. So moving in, overall, the good definitely outweighs the bad. If you like single-player storylines that are in-depth and have an interesting take on a genre, then I highly recommend Backbone. However, if you're a little too impatient and want a lot of action right away, then I wouldn't recommend you to download this game. So, we talked about it, we gave our review, so let's move into the Gamepass Gauntlet tier list and see where it stacks up against the other games we've reviewed so far. Okay, here we are with Backbone. We got Grounded as a 6, we got Worms Rumble at a 3. Backbone, I'm going to put Backbone at a 7. I think, again, for those who are interested in a single player, they just want to chill out, play through an interesting world, Backbone is definitely there. It does bring it down a bit from the cons I mentioned, the dialogue being a little bit too long, and it not being the most hands-on thing in the world. So 7 out of 10 is pretty solid, the highest one yet on the Game Pass Gauntlet. So yep, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and all the other things, and we'll see you next time.
Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below for any feedback and suggestions. I am gonna go Ben Sandy behind the crusty crowd now. Bye.